Put a foot in. Come here. Just come through.
Wait, who? Me? Do you guys mean me?
Yo.
Oh my god, please pick me. Oh my god, please pick me. Please pick me. This is bullshit. Bullshit.
Hello, friends.
Oh my god.
It's time for the show.
Is this happening?
With your favorite co-hosts.
It is.
Eric and Nicole.
Could be worse.
We got all you need from pop culture to what's on TV.
Or
we
not.
cover every day like Long Island Strong, North Shore, South Shore, all week long.
Please stop.
So let's get started, friends, because us two got a lot to say.
You do?
We're gonna make you laugh.
They're laughing.
Put a smile on your face today.
Hello, No, Nicole, I don't do this. It's time for the show. Why are we... No.
You're doing great.
With your good friends, Eric. I'm not doing this, Nicole. This is ridiculous. I don't sing. Just start the show. Let's go. Start the show.
Fine.
Hello, Nicole. Hello. Nope. Nope, not hello, Eric. You know why, Nicole? Because I'm still mad at you.
For
Try
what?
again. No, go ahead. Try again.
Hi, Eric. How are you?
There you go. I had you muted from before when I was mad at you.
I know, you tend to do that a lot.
I had you in it, but I was totally prepared for it. I was like, don't know if that's going to happen. Let's see. Nicole, I'm very excited for this show.
I know, so am I. Here's the problem. Like, when we have, like, comedians on the show, I then think I'm a comedian. Just like if we have a singer on the show, I then think I'm a singer. So now I'm, like, convinced I'm really funny. So I'm ready to go. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, speaking of jokes, you guys should follow us everywhere. Like, subscribe, wherever you're watching. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, iTunes, YouTube, all those places. It's a great way to help support our shows. Follow, like, and subscribe, of course. Sharing is caring, so make sure that you share the show right now. Let people know that we're live, or when you make it to the end, share it then, and let people know if you liked it. Put it in all those places that people watch shows. Of course, if you need to find any of our social medias, our schedule, and more, check out our website, hellofriendspod.com. The Find Us Live page will have all that stuff for you guys. And what about if they're listening to the podcast, Nicole?
If you are listening to those audio versions, please be sure to leave a 5-star rating, a positive review, and share it with all your podcast listening friends and relatives and neighbors.
Beautiful. Now, Nicole, I'm gonna let you set this up. I'm gonna let you set it up. I'm gonna let you take it away.
Okay. I was gonna maybe open with a joke, but I realized my joke wasn't funny because I was trying to think of a play on like you now, you later, but that's not funny. Okay, anyway, our guest today is somebody that we had the pleasure of meeting on You Now. We were bouncing things back and forth. He is hysterical. He's a comedian. He is on TikTok, killing it. It is the one, the only, Rich White.
Woo!
Rich.
Yay!
Hello, Rich.
I'm doing well. I'm so happy to be on here. When you guys told me that you guys are going to let me be on your podcast, I was so excited. I was just a random dude chatting in reality recaps. And you guys are like, you should be on it. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm honored. 100%.
Well, you see, you have to know that the way You Now works, oftentimes when people come in and start talking, they just are trolling, which I'm sure
Yes.
you probably know. So in the rare time when it's someone that's a real someone, we're like, oh, a real someone, not a troll.
Well, what's nice is that I'm actually glad I'm in the middle of you two because you guys got crazy like tension going on. So I'm going to try and be the mediator of this entire situation.
Oh, wait, what
do.
kind of tension are we talking?
No, not sexual tension.
Okay.
Well, maybe
Definitely
there's
not sexual.
No,
tension.
it's not. It is not.
It is definitely not.
But
yeah.
it is so true about all of us meeting on You Now. You know, you came into the chat and Eric likes to maybe troll the trolls back sometimes. And you know, dropping jokes and saying you were a comedian. I could tell Eric was like, oh, yeah. And you just kept giving it back. And it was very funny to be a part of. And lo and behold, here we are. It was meant to be.
The funniest part or the worst part about like saying like you're a comedian or anything like that is you always get, "Oh, you're a comedian. Tell us a joke."
Yeah.
And
Right.
they every time a comedian will get that, and you're always gonna be like, "Well, what do you?" I have like sets and stuff. I don't just have a joke like
Mhm.
on command, and it's just that always happens. So I will hopefully be funny throughout this podcast, but I'm not gonna be like firing off jokes left and right like random
Oh,
sets.
oh, you didn't know what we do here?
I don't yet. That's what I'm kind of nervous,
Oh,
honestly. I
we
don't know what's.
actually we are not funny. We try and get to the heart of people, and when there's a comedian, we know that it's based in deep hurt, and we are
No.
gonna try and find out where your pain comes from and make you cry.
No.
Well, it's like I'm like a Pisces and moon or something like that right now, and the Pisces
Okay.
moon is going on. So technically, I've actually been crying a lot for absolutely no reason. My girlfriend can attest to that. Like I was watching
Uh-huh.
a drummer do a drum solo on YouTube, and I was crying, and I don't know why, but I was crying. It was an out of body experience for some
Wait,
So
reason.
you're a fellow Pisces with
No, no,
Eric, right?
no. I'm a Pisces moon. I'm a Sagittarius all the way. So there's moon and
Oh, yes.
cusps and a bunch of that nonsense. Don't tell my girlfriend I said that because like I do believe it, but like that's her realm. That's her field. I just
okay.
go, yeah, of course, honey. Of course, yeah.
So does
So
Everything you
you're not
said.
a
Pis
horoscope reader.
No, but I've gotten better at it because of Mariana, my girlfriend. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't know that like not only am I a Sagittarius, but I'm a Capricorn cusp and all that stuff.
But what does Pisces moon mean? Does it mean you take the characteristics of a Pisces?
Yes. Yeah. So basically,
Oh,
whatever your moon sign is, that's who you are on the outside or something like that. So Pisces are the water sign, and so they're a little bit more emotional. So I'm definitely more on the emotional side. And I'm not like many other comedians, I kind of wear my emotions on my sleeve, like too much gets annoying. So I
right.
don't really have any deep hidden things. So anything you're gonna ask me, I'll just say it outright. It's not even gonna be a
Oh,
question.
oh, that wasn't serious.
No, that
No, that wasn't serious. I like to lie. I lied, and what the show is about me lying.
you tend to lie, Eric.
I am. I am. I was trying to catch you in a lie that first day. You're like, I'm on TikTok and I got a lot of followers, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get this 12-year-old. I was like, I'm
You thought
getting
I was
this 12-year-old.
12? I know I look young,
I
12.
I live to destroy the children trolls. It's my favorite thing to do. They'll like walk in and be like, "Are you gay?" Uh-huh. And I'll be like, "Do you normally walk into rooms and ask people if they're gay?"
That
Or I'll
was the
be
chat I
like,
was in.
"Go ask your dad." But what?
That was the chat I was in when that guy was just like, "Oh, are you gay?" And I was like, "Wow,
Oh,
that's
that's
a
right.
weird thing to ask you just right off the rip. That's
Right.
Yep.
No,
unnecessary."
that's 12-year-olds.
Yeah,
And
they're
speaking of which, you have your TikTok about trolls, about, you had done one about the 5-second rule, like when you drop a piece of
yeah.
food, and someone had commented to you, like, that doesn't exist.
Yeah, what's so funny is that like my entire TikTok is based in sarcasm because
Mhm.
it's just like making light of things. And obviously when we were kids and even when you were younger, everyone heard about the 5-second rule. Food touches the ground, you got about 3 seconds to pick it up, no germs on it. But obviously that is a huge myth, and obviously that's not based in science at all. And so when I made the video, I was making fun of it, germs being like, "Whoa, no, we gotta wait." And then the one germ was like, "Why do we have to do this?" And the guy's like, "Oh, because the humans created it." And they were like scientists, and they're like, "No, just like kids in elementary school." And people like the 13-year-olds, the 12-year-olds, they're like, did you know that the 5-second rule isn't real at all?" And I'm like, yeah, duh.
That's the
That's the
joke.
point of the video. And so it's just, and I'm arguing with like these 13-year-olds, and I'm
Yeah.
27, and I feel I feel like I can only do that online because if you saw me in public yelling at a 13-year-old kid, you'd be
Yes.
like, that
Yeah.
guy's messed up.
Yes. But isn't it great? Like, doesn't it feel
Oh
amazing?
yeah, I can do it behind the shadows of a computer or a phone. Be like, yeah, yeah, you
Oh,
13-year-old, you have no idea.
oh no, I do it right live on the count. Like
I know.
I love a live. Oh
Mm-mm.
my God, it's like I want to eat their little innocent souls and then just spit them back out.
I
Oh,
I'm not a troller. I'm not a troller of the trolls. I tend to like ignore. I tend to ignore, or I'll be like, "Hey guys, watch this," and then I block the person. That's it. Like I don't like ask the person questions.
You don't? You don't try to get a little bit, like, just a little bit fired up? Just a tiny bit? Just
No.
enough?
I feel like maybe it's different because you guys are guys. But
What?
like I feel like typically when I get trolls, it's like people being inappropriate. So I'm not gonna like feed
That makes
into it. I just I just kind of like block. And it took me a while to figure out how to block. So that was awkward for a time when I didn't know how to block people. So I was like, you watch this, guys, and nothing would happen.
No,
Like,
exactly.
next time you're in trouble, you're getting blocked.
You know, I have to just say, to go back for a second, because Sunrise Loves cleared it up for us. She said the moon is the inner self and
Sorry.
the sun is the outside personality.
So my sun sign is Sagittarius. So I am on the outside. You're right. My inside is the Pisces. It's so that's where the emotions come in from the inside.
Which is also where the
a little bit
jokes
inside.
come from.
Mhm.
Pain.
The pain. There's pain. Of course there is. There's never not pain. But I feel like I'm not as in pain as like other comedians. Like there are like some real deep-seated issues that they have, but
Yeah.
mine are more on the surface. I feel like surface level to the point.
I mean, you're still in your 20s. You got
Yeah, that's
like a
true.
good 5-6 more years before the world breaks you. That's what I keep telling Nicole.
I got 3 years
Nicole's-
until I'm 30.
Yeah, no, 30's okay. Once you get to like 35 and realize you're still in the same spot, then you start breaking down mentally.
No,
Eric,
I don't believe that.
It was
No,
so
sure.
when I was in your and you talked about how you were married for 20 years, we were like, both my girlfriend and I, because we were watching, we were like, how old is he? Like, I was like, wait, 20 years ago, I was 7. He's been married,
Yes,
but he's
thank
been
you for
married.
reminding me because Nicole is the basically same age as you.
Yes.
But you look young, Eric. That's what I'm saying. It's not
does.
like you're old, so there's
I
no.
know.
What would be your
No
guess,
filter.
Rich? How old is Eric?
Well, I was trying to do
He
the
knows.
math. I was trying to do the math because, like, if he's been married for 20 years, right?
Uh-huh.
Most people don't get married until they're maybe 20, 18, 20. So I was saying he's around like 38 to 40. That was
Wow.
that was
Good
my.
job.
I am 40. I guess I'm 41 now. I
What do you
just
mean you
turned.
guess? You
I'm
are
good.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah,
said.
I did.
It's called
I
math.
did.
I didn't do
It's
very
called
well
math.
in math.
No.
And 40's not old. I
No,
don't
not even
think
close.
60 is old
No,
anymore.
it's not.
Like
It's not.
when I loved how before when you said when we were kids, and I laughed. But when I was a kid, I used to think like, oh God, 50 is ancient. You're gonna die soon. Meanwhile, my parents are like 80s.
Oh, we live
It is
longer, right?
Yeah.
True.
Well, hopefully,
Way
if the
longer.
COVID doesn't get you.
Yeah, that's true.
My
Which, by the way, I'm not yet. We're almost out of it. We're almost out
We
of
are.
it. Okay. And then
Yeah,
hopefully we can go back to actually doing podcasts and stuff in person and really making it more personal. Because if you ever just been on Zoom for a long time and it just gets so tiring talking to someone, like because you're staring at a computer for potentially 2 hours and it's just like, oh God, I need to get off of this now. I can't deal with these people anymore.
Have you done like comedy in person, like at like places?
Yes.
Like, oh
Yes.
wow, that's cool.
I
Where have
did
you done?
not during COVID, obviously, but the irony is that okay, here's the thing. I'm actually an actor. I'm a dramatic actor for the most part. That's why I'm in Los Angeles. I'm a professional actor out here and I'm like trying to climb up the level. And also, when I say I'm a professional actor, people always go, "Oh, well, what have you been in then?" And that question kind of like can get a little hazy because I've been in a bunch of independent stuff, but nothing that you'd see on Netflix or Amazon and
Right.
stuff like that. But I want to like make the point that like if I'm getting paid to be in something, that is the definition of professionalism.
Absolutely.
Right.
And so so the term like aspiring actor, I kind of want to get rid of in a lot of ways because when people say they want to be an aspiring actor, it means they want to be an actor. But if you're an actor like low level like I am and you're still saying aspiring, I just think that's wrong. Like you don't get a job as a server and then they ask, well, what do you do? I'm like, oh, I'm an aspiring server, even though you're literally
true.
taking the order. You are a server. And so like if you are acting in stuff and getting paid for it, You are a professional actor, and that's so I call myself a professional actor, even though I'm not constantly in things.
Mhm.
Right.
I'm still a professional.
No, I
Yeah,
love that.
no,
It's a great way to think of it. And also, and
I
it
think
goes back to the term you were using of manifestation.
Yes, manifestation. Oh, yes, which I wanted to talk about because before we started this, why do you not like the word manifestation? Is it like the word moist for you? Like if someone says moist, it's like nails on a chalkboard?
Um, it is. Manifestation and grateful are two words that I don't particularly care for, just because
Says the person who got on Big Brother. But we're not gonna. Okay, that's sure.
it was just in that conglomerate. It was a common word that was said all season, and it just got to the point where it's like, I get it. You manifest, you're grateful, I get it. So I'm slowly trying to desensitize myself to those words.
But
the
why?
people who were against her on Big Brother at the time on the show were very into their alliance was called Grateful, and they were very into manifesting things.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
then
just
ultimately Nicole beat them all, so I don't know why it is a problem for her actually.
Did you have to be a hipster with that though? Did you have to do the things that no one else is doing? So now you're the hipster of non-manifestation. Like, oh, I wasn't manifesting at all now. You gotta be
Yep.
cool like me.
Yeah, it's true. I try to like navigate around it. Like when someone is like, "Oh, how do you feel about that?" I'm like, "I'm thankful. I'm appreciative." You know?
Well, I think you can be thankful and appreciative like for the things that come to you. I don't say like, oh God, manifestation. It's yeah, like I don't something doesn't come to me and I'm immediately like, oh, thank you, manifestation. Thank you so much.
True.
I don't outwardly do that, but I do believe that like if you do put it out into the universe, but you have to work towards it, right? You can't just sit your ass on the couch eating potato chips and expect something to happen. I truly believe that if you work hard at it,
Mhm.
it does come to you, but you have to work towards it. So that's why I do believe in manifestation, but I also believe that it doesn't just come to you. You have to work at it. And that's just it. With
That's cool.
comedy, writing, art, any form of art or business, anything, you need to work hard at it. And I just don't think people recognize that yet.
I can see
And
that. I agree with
sometimes
that.
you can work really hard at it and then nothing happens with it.
Yes, which can be the sad reality of the situation where like I always
Yeah.
have an issue with like many musicians and stuff who are extremely talented, way more talented than so many of the famous artists out there, and they never
Mhm.
get the recognition that they deserve. And I understand how difficult that is. But I've listened to podcasts with actors, like
Mhm.
lower level actors, like maybe like C-level actors and stuff like that. There's this guy, I forget his name, he was on
Seinfeld?
Silicon Valley. No, not Seinfeld. Have you seen Silicon Valley?
No.
The movie? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, the show.
The movie.
No, it's a show. Silicon Valley's a show.
On Netflix?
It's a show, Eric.
Then
There's
I
a
only watched the first episode.
You can't watch one episode and call it a movie, Eric.
yeah.
I
What
thought
did
it
you
was
not
a
see the other
movie.
seasons? Did you not see episode 2? You're like,
No, then maybe
a
I'm thinking
second
of
movie?
something different. Maybe I'm thinking of something different then.
But
See? Lies.
you don't have to
Yeah,
watch
I
it,
do
but
lie.
there was this actor and he was on a podcast and he was talking about how it was getting me like really angry because he was basically saying he's like, I see these people on Hollywood Boulevard walking around and they're just they're never gonna make it. You can see the disdain in their eyes, and I'm here to tell you that I'm not even a big actor, but I know that they're not gonna make it. And the way he was saying that was so rude. He's
Mhm.
like taking people, and I could have been that person walking on Hollywood,
Yeah.
and like, but I've actually been pretty successful in what I've done so far. So for someone as an actor who should be grateful, which I'm going to use
Yes.
that term,
It's okay.
thankful for them even reaching that level of like status, they should never like tell people like, oh, you're actually not going to reach the level that I will reach. And I think that's terrible. Like, and
Yeah.
that's,
I think with a lot, like there is so much gray area, and I think we tend to view it as like that's unattainable. Those people are
mhm,
untouchable. You'll never get there. But it goes back to what
mhm.
you were saying of no, you're not aspiring. You're there. You're doing it.
Exactly.
You may
Yeah.
not be, you know, well, like a Jennifer Lopez or like someone
I
that's
love
like no
Jennifer
no. I don't know
Lopez.
why Jennifer Lopez came to mind. She's not like
Could have
she's
picked
been in
any
good
other
movies.
actor,
Okay.
actress I know. You could have picked any other actor and actress, but you were like, yeah, J-Lo, obviously.
J-Lo. I'm feeling very like Jenny from the Block vibes right now. So like no, but I think we tend to separate it and see that as like unattainable, and it's unfortunate when some of those type people view it as separated too. Like, oh, you little people will never get here. I don't like that.
Yeah, exactly.
ZZ over on Twitch brings up a good point. She's like, no, that's just called psyching out the competition. They were just trying to
True.
get in your head.
But I just find that strange that someone who's already at like a higher level is trying to psych out. Like he's already to the point where like he's making enough money and doing what he loves. There's no reason to belittle the people that are also trying to reach that level.
Do you remember how I like to crush the souls of 13-year-old trolls?
Yes.
So I think it's like that.
You like to
it's
say stuff like that.
He's just on a power trip. He's just on a...
It's a power
No,
trip.
I think the entertainment industry in general
Yes.
is one of highs and lows and ups and downs and feast and famine. And the same thing as what you're saying. I get annoyed calling what we do a podcast. Like,
it is.
this is a fully produced show. And then you say to someone like, oh yeah, I do a podcast, and they're like,
they
oh,
look at
okay,
it.
loser. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, a podcast? What is it? Just you and your 4 friends because you talked about sports one night while drinking. You're like, guys, I think we can do a podcast. We have such a great rapport. We should do one.
Right,
That's what's tough.
right.
Like I've come to like telling people, content creator. That's what I say, because if I meet people like, oh, what are you up to? If I say podcast, that's the mentality. The mentality is, oh, you're like in your, kitchen, like, hey guys, I make cookies.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
And then, that's not it. So I say content creator. I create content. Yay.
I think it's funny how content creator has now become a norm when describing what you do. Like now we're trying to stray away from the word influencer, which that word just really bothers me in a lot of ways. Like, because there actually is influencing, and then there's just showing pictures of yourself and selling energy drinks and stuff. Like there's like content creation, I think is a very, I think we're reaching, because we're in 2021 and we can make videos on our iPhones easily, like no problem at all. Like just
or Androids.
Oh, you're on an Android? Oh. When those green messages are disgusting.
No.
Oh,
Listen,
the gray and green. Ugh.
There is a psyche behind colors. And when a green message comes through, it's like, oh, green, joy, happiness. So
Makes
that's
me
what I
want to
bring
throw
to
up. Is joy me throwing up? Is that joy?
I mean,
that-
maybe if you're nauseous, it'll relieve.
You're also a liar, because we did the color theory, and green was not a good color. Blue, on the other hand,
getting called out.
Blue, on the other hand, was
Just the
calming.
iPhone.
Okay,
Yes.
then in the vein of calling people out, you also said on that show that you never wear orange.
Ooh,
And-
this is
and
why I'm in the
then
middle, guys.
And then I've learned and grown. I'm all about orange. The orange all the way. I have to say, Nicole A. Fan 83 says, Eric, you're thinking of the movie Pirates of Silicon Valley. So that's probably what I was thinking of. They know I
Good.
have no memory, and they know everything I do. So I'm gonna go with that.
It's the age creeping up on you, Eric. It's starting to
I have
slowly
had-
show.
I've had a horrible memory my whole life. I have no memory at all. I'm the worst.
Wait, so, Eric, what generation are you considered? Are you still a millennial?
No,
I
he's
don't know how
not
that
a
works.
millennial. He's not a millennial. No, we're millennials. He's
what's the one above
Generation X.
Generation
He's,
X.
he's like my dad's. Like
Your dad?
Eric, you could be my dad. I feel like.
Oh, nope. No.
No, I'm just kidding.
So
You couldn't.
you're
My dad's like 55 or something like that. So it's all good.
Same window. Same window.
Yeah, same window.
No.
You are Generation X.
You know
I
those
am
brackets when you go on like
Generation
websites? It's like, what's your age? I've just bumped up to the newer bracket. Now I'm like 26 to 35. And I was like, I used to be in the younger 18 to 25 bracket. It's all right.
You got lucky, Nicole. You almost got branched into the Gen X. Because
Really?
yeah, the age 26 or whatever was like the last year of the Gen X's or something like that. Like you were born what, 1990?
4.
Yeah, that was the last year of Generation X. So I was sorry. No, wait, no, that makes you yeah, that was no, sorry, that was the last millennial year. Sorry, not Generation X. Like
Oh, yeah.
you almost made Gen Z.
Oh,
You almost yeah, that was it.
oh,
You almost
Okay.
made Gen Z.
no, Gen Z. No.
You
I
almost
like my
made
skinny
Gen Z.
jeans.
I am Gen X because I was born between 65 and 80.
Yes, 100%.
So I am Gen X. Now, Nicole, you were what year?
94.
So no, Precious, you're oh no, you're a millennial. You're a
See?
Oh God,
You
millennial.
just made
I
the
almost
cutoff.
just lo-
Yeah.
Yep.
I almost like lost my life. I was like, nothing's true anymore. I have to like reevaluate things. I have to go buy baggy pants, and I guess I do split my hair down the middle a lot. Not split my hair, part my hair. So I am on the cusp. I kind of ride the wave between like skinny jeans one day, sweatpants the next. I try to keep people on their toes.
You better not try to take me away from my skinny jeans. I look good in skinny jeans. I got long legs, okay? I got like I can't if I wore baggy jeans, I'd kill
Yeah,
myself because that's
yeah,
100%
they're
skinny
weird.
jeans all the way.
It's weird. Mm-mm.
Oh my God, I missed my 20s.
What? Do you not wear skinny jeans anymore, Eric?
No, they don't
No.
fit. Let me tell you what's going to happen to your metabolism at around
No, I gotta keep in shape. I haven't worked out, but
Good luck. All of a sudden, the weight goes to your thighs. I don't know why, but it does. And then those skinny
Thighs?
jeans look more like upside down bowling pins.
do you start to look like when the Hulk changes and like his pants start to rip? Like is
Yeah,
that
except
like
that
that's
might be hot, so no. I just know that I
What?
don't fit into anything anymore, is what I
Oh,
noticed.
I'm sorry.
no. Oh no, I'm so sorry,
Oh,
Eric.
this is sad. Make me feel better.
Rich,
Nicole,
tell a joke.
um, see, this is what I'm saying. Tell a joke.
I
Like
know. Well,
I just don't have them on the ready.
that's what I'll ask. What is a favorite joke of yours in regard to like a knock knock or like mine? And here it comes again. I say it like 3 times a month. My favorite joke is time flies like an arrow, fruit flies like a banana. It's funny, right?
Was I
It's what I'm
supposed to
working
laugh?
with over here.
Hold on, wait. Sorry, I just ordered my laugh. It's coming in 3 to 5 business days. But when that happens, the laugh is coming. It's just gonna take 3 to 5 business days for that.
It just takes a while for the joke to sink in. Once you like really get it,
An
then you'll
hour in, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I totally understand it now.
you'll get it.
Oh, you should be in my seat, Nicole. Actually, we should switch spots now. I should be on Big Brother, and you should be
Do
doing
it.
stand up.
I think you do very well. I would not do well a stand-up comedian. But I would think I would, but I wouldn't.
Can I ask how you ended up being fortunate enough to get on Big Brother? I wanted to ask you that when I came on.
Blowjobs.
I don't.
What did you just
What?
say?
I said you worked hard. You worked
That is
jobs.
not what you
What
just
is that?
said.
I
yeah.
said you worked jobs. Like you
Okay,
worked at it. You
right.
did a lot of jobs.
My mom always says it's who you know and who you blow. But no, in all seriousness, I
21st
applied.
century feminist. That's not.
No, I sent in a video for BB20 and I didn't get a call back. And then I sent in a video for BB21 and I got a call. And that's
That's
simple as that.
amazing.
That's it.
What is Big Brother? I really don't know. I've never seen it. I've seen, like I said, Love Island and all those other shows, but I've never actually seen Big Brother.
Big Brother is the taking of 16 people from all over the country. You put them in a house and you lock it. There are no windows, no contact with the outside world, no technology, no phones, no newspapers, no phone calls home. And you're stuck with those 15, whatever you want to call them. And each week you play competitions and
Mhm.
someone's in power and they nominate 2 people to like be on the block to go home. And each week they vote out one of their own and you have to make it to the end.
So ever since being on Big Brother, what has it done for you success-wise? Like, what is, other than like, well, no, I want to ask because, like, obviously, when you're on a reality show and you have like 150,000 followers on Instagram or
Yeah.
something like that, something must, like, what is happening in your life so far, other than COVID and stuff? What is going on to where, after being on that show, what is happening next for you?
Eric's
You're gonna want to relate it to BB21, Nicole. Please make it be related to your first time, not the All-Star season. We want to keep Rich's spirits high.
Yes, keep
Yes,
my spirits high.
we'll talk about BB21. I did not have any social media going into BB21, nothing. I had no Twitter, no Instagram. I was just Nicole, living under my rock on Long Island. Got the call, went on the show. And it's weird because like it takes off and it's people that know you as a character on a show. So like yes, you get the influx of followers and you get like opportunities like, hey, come here for meet and greets, or hey, come here for interviews, or do you want to host this event, or do you want to show up to this? And like it's incredible, but it's also like scary because it's like you BB, like it's like BB Nicole. Oh, that's BB21 Nicole. You're Nicole from Big Brother, Nicole from Big Brother. So I'm immensely appreciative of it, but it's also very scary because when you try to break out of maybe that mold or that realm, like people get angry.
That's the issue when you pigeonhole yourself. I'm pretty sure the term is pigeonhole. I use this all the time. It's basically you've put yourself into a box and people only see you in that box. And if you try to deviate, it happens on TikTok all the time. People do the one thing that makes them go viral and they realize that that's what brings them the views. And then what happens is they try to deviate from that, what they did, and their views and likes go down. So they go, oh shit, I guess I have to do the same thing constantly over and over again. And then you can't get out of that. So you, Nicole, you have to do something that basically I say, just do whatever the hell. Can we swear on this? I don't want to swear.
Yes,
I don't
you
want
can fucking swear all you want.
Oh, fuck yeah. So, cause I swear a lot. That's the only, I didn't know what, like the, like how this works. I didn't want to get like too like crazy. Cause I'll get crazy.
Well, the original name was Hello Fuckers and we had to change it.
So I think, Nicole, if you just, at least my philosophy, like when I'm on TikTok, like I don't ever, I do sketch comedy, right? So they're always different sketches. I don't ever fall into one category or do the same thing constantly. And it does, and don't get me wrong, like I get a lot of views, I don't get a lot of views. I get a lot of views. The ups and downs are absolutely wild, but I know that I'm staying true to myself in this situation. So Nicole, if you stick around and just do what you want to do, it's gonna work because you ended up again. I'm gonna bring up manifestation, right?
God!
Like if you
did Christy send you? Are you like Christy's like brother or something?
Who? I don't even know who that is.
Christy's the one that always uses the word manifest.
No. I promise you, I don't know who Christy is. So it's just me, plain old Richard White. I don't. No,
I
what's
just love watching you two 20-year-olds. It is my absolute favorite thing to watch you two full of life in the world and like we're sticking true to ourselves.
Yeah,
Again,
because you're
when you get to
jaded,
your 40s, you'll literally give hand jobs in an alleyway if it gets you ahead.
Yeah, Eric, is that why'd you have a
You'll
microphone?
literally attach yourself to anyone. No.
No, listen, I'll tell you this much right now. I'm putting the microphone to my face too. I don't care how loud it is. Nicole, keep being you. All right.
Thank you.
Keep just being you. And it doesn't matter if you're BB Nicole or BB anything like that. Just keep doing what you like to do because you got on Big Brother before, right? You got to do something extremely like that's something that you'll always have for the rest of your life. Like you'll be able to tell people like I was on TV, I was on this. But you got to do something, just keep doing what you like to do. And if it brings you happiness, just do it. And eventually it will work out. Eventually it will work out because that's the whole point. If you start doing what everyone else is doing, you fall into that trend. And listen, don't get me wrong, I have many days where I get depressed and I think I go, and this, hey, now I'm getting deep, Eric. Now I'm getting to like more, here it is. So basically, like, there are many days, and my girlfriend Mariana sees this, where I'll make a TikTok and it doesn't do well. And instead of just being happy that I made that, I just go in a downward spiral. Like I get back into like myself pretty quickly, but for the most part, it makes me feel insignificant because we live in a world, a society, where likes and followers are literal currency nowadays. They're currency. And our value for some reason is based off of that. And I don't get me wrong, I try to act like it's not, but it happens all the time. When I'm on You Now and I have like 5 viewers in, I'm like, oh God, I must not be doing something right.
Yeah.
I must be, or am I following on TikTok? It's just not climbing or no one cares. But and that happens, and that's always going to happen, Nicole. But I always keep a positive outlook no matter what. There's no reason.
I'm obsessed with
have
his
to.
outlook, and I think you have been senteth here to remind us of this outlook, right, Eric? I really do. Eric knows how I am.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
very
my-
a big believer in having faith and having you have to have faith, and you have to have like just passion in your journey that it's going to work out, and it's going to work out successfully, and things are happening the way they're meant to happen, and it's going to go well.
This is the first podcast I've ever been on, so this is a huge achievement in my eyes. Like, and to me, it's
Well, we've ruined it for the other ones now. Sorry.
They'll never live up to us.
You guys
They
are.
never will. I have to say there are so many comments coming in from all of the different chats, but one of them was from way early on in the beginning, where I couldn't figure out who you reminded me of,
Me?
and who
great.
you reminded me of. And of course, now the chat
I'm
flew
still
away,
thinking.
so I missed it. Although I think it was Paula who said it maybe anyway, which you might not know this person, but Theo Vaughn from MTV The Challenge. Did you ever get that? Real
No.
World?
No, I actually have no. I never watched The Real World, so
You
I
need
would
to
never
look him
know.
up.
I get a lot of the ones that I get. You know, not to toot my own horror or anything. Horror. Not to toot my own horror or anything.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Not to toot my own horror or anything. But I've been likened to Joe Keery from Stranger Things.
Okay.
You know
I
who that
I
is?
do see that.
He's that dude. I forget his name in it. Whatever his name actually in the show. Joe Keery is the actor. I get a young Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay.
That one's my favorite actually. That one's my that's the one I really like get all like red in the face for because it's nice.
Do we still like him? Is Leo still there?
You remind me of not from what I've seen, like personality wise, because from what I've seen of this person, your personality is far more joyous and personable.
Thank you.
But
I'm glad I'm not miserable.
you remind me of Keegan Allen. If you
Why
know
does
Keegan Allen.
that name sounds familiar? I might actually Google Keegan Allen right now just to
Okay.
take a look. Is that with a K?
Yes, yep, with a K. He's from Pretty Little Liars. He's currently on the new Walker Texas Ranger. But you have, with all due respect to Keegan, you have more of a personality. That's really rude for me to say, but you're that's so rude. But you have more of a personality.
All right, I'm about to type in Keegan Allen right now, and if I get offended, I'm getting off of this podcast.
Oh my God, I'm so.
This guy? I'm trying to.
Yeah, Keegan Allen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, he's a good-looking dude.
Yeah.
I've seen him oh, yeah, I remember him from
Yes.
Pretty Little Liars. My girlfriend got me to start watching that. I really like that show. So.
See, that's why your girlfriend did. She's like, I got myself a Keegan Allen.
Yeah.
Okay, now I would like to know why you were so eager to look up Nicole's reference to you, but not mine. But don't worry, had you wanted to see mine, I could have just said, here's Theo Vaughn.
Oh, Theo Vaughn.
Wow.
Of course I know Theo Vaughn. He's super funny. He was on MTV's Road Rules or whatever it was.
Isn't that what I said? MTV, The Challenge, Road
Yeah.
Rules, Real World, those.
Yeah, Theo Vaughn. He's a great comedian. I like him a lot.
And you do remind that is who you remind me of. When I saw
I'll
that in
take it.
chat, I was like, yes, that's who I was thinking of.
Can you pull up Keegan Allen, Eric?
No.
It's the Eric show, Nicole. You got to realize that.
No.
It sucks that I don't have these skills.
Eric has all of this stuff set up. You don't have to do anything, Nicole. Eric literally has to do everything, so it's basically his show. You got to realize that.
I just show up.
Here's that tension you were talking about. I just have two requests for Nicole: a laptop, a green screen. When I get those two things, then you can have pictures.
I have a laptop and a green screen. Just a matter of assembling them.
Yeah.
I had a green screen of like an office setting, and I was thinking of using it, but I was like, no, I'm good. I don't have a job, so I'd be lying to everyone.
You do have a job. I mean, what was, like we said, you got very, popular on TikTok.
Yeah.
What was it that made you want to post a TikTok? And what was your TikTok video that really got all of the followers or went viral?
So, Eric, do you remember Vine?
Yep.
Okay,
I
so
remember too.
I know you do, Nicole. I was talking to Eric because he's
Oh,
hitting
okay.
like I was gonna ask him if he knew the dinosaurs too, but that's
Yeah.
for another time. But anyway, hey, did you get to see Jesus? Was he in your high school?
Yes.
You guys were
And
homies,
he
right?
I'm never gonna hear
didn't.
the end of this. It's gonna be like, do I look old? Do I look that old?
Sorry.
When have
No,
I
let me
ever asked you if
backtrack it.
I've looked old in the entire
Backtrack.
time you've known me?
No, you know you look young.
Yeah, I
Okay,
know
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
you
look
do.
young.
Ed.
Okay, all right. I don't want to keep making fun of Eric. I feel terrible. So let's.
No, don't.
He looks like a
So wait,
Cheeto. He
something's
looks like a
wrong with
cheese puff
Rich's
right now.
audio. Weird. Guess the show's going back to Nicole and no. Go ahead.
Okay, so the funny thing is I used to do Vine and stuff like that, but I did it when it was starting to die out, so I never like had a big following, but I always loved doing comedy. So I started off as a dramatic actor. I love drama. I know my personality, and that's what I love about actors. When you see them being interviewed and you see their personality to how they are in like a film and stuff like that, you get to see what they're really like. So I'm so different in a drama. Like my personality is so downtrodden. It's crazy. And then when you talk to me in person, you're like, you're nothing like that. I'm like, yeah, that's the point. I don't want to.
Cool.
And so I originally started doing comedic YouTube videos. Then I got into dramatic filming and just sort of fell into that. I kind of stopped doing the comedy. And then the pandemic hit. I lost my job as a server. I was really aimless for a while. And then my girlfriend was like, Rich, why don't you just do TikTok? And I was like, no, fuck TikTok. I'm going to do my 15-second dances. No, I don't want to do that. TikTok was a wasteland of trash that I didn't want to be associated with. And so at the time, I just was shitting on it the entire time. And then Mariana's like, Rich, just do what you did back on Vine. Just do it. Just make those comedic videos. And so I was like, whatever. I got nothing else going on. I'm going to just start doing it. And I made this one video where it was God and Lucifer in like an ethereal break room. And like the devil or the devil's like, God, that's crazy that you put that virus on the earth. I should call you the devil. And God's like, yeah, but they're just going to blame you for it. And the devil's like, what? He's like, oh, yeah. Like when bad things happen, they blame the devil, not me. So have fun with that. And the devil's like, you can't do that to me. You can't do that to me. You can't. And that video got me like 300,000 views.
Wow.
And I went from like 200 followers to 10,000. And
Wow.
and then it went to shit. And then my views, because again, that's what TikTok does. It gives you the TikTok. What they do right is they make you feel like a star. They make you feel like you've made it. And then the next video gets like 500 views. And you're like, what? How did that other one get 300,000, 10,000 followers? And now I'm like, I got to work my ass off again to keep this following going up. I thought it was just going to keep climbing. But no, there's a dull period. And then the TikTok that sort of brought me to like where my following's at now is I made a video called Alternate Reality Porn.
Okay.
And it was called Alternate Reality Porn. And basically what it was the dad is mad at the son for not watching porn. Like instead of getting mad that he does watch porn, he's upset that his son isn't watching porn. He's like, your mother is good. We raised you so differently. How can you not watch porn? I paid for that subscription to Brazzers for you to do homework. What is wrong with you? And that video got like 1.5 million views or something.
Oh my gosh.
And I went from having 50,000 followers to 100,000.
Wow.
And then after that, I stopped doing it for a while because I got depressed. I was on TikTok like every day looking at the view counter. This is what I was talking about, Nicole. I was just looking at the view counter, looking at the likes, going like, why can't I just build everyone? All these other comedians on this app are blowing up and I just can't do it. So I took a month off, then came back, and then I blew up again. And now I'm at 170,000 followers. That's what I'm at right now.
Wow.
I really like your videos about like game theory.
Yep.
Because
That's one.
I say that all the time, and I think those are brilliant, and I actually do think
Thank
about
you.
them when I am playing games now. But they are very funny for anybody watching on Twitch or anybody that plays games. You will relate to them.
Should I plug my channel, or did you already plug it?
Yes.
Oh,
Of course,
I
always
mean,
plug it.
You can plug it right now, but we're gonna plug it at the end too.
Okay, I'll just plug it right now. If you guys want to right now, it's Very Rich Comedy. Get it? Because my name's Rich. So Very Rich Comedy.
Love it.
I thought that was clever at the time. It definitely wasn't, but it stuck with me. So
I think it is.
Very Rich Comedy on TikTok, Very Rich Comedy on YouTube, Instagram, Very Rich Comedy. But yeah, go check it out if you want. Eric is right. The video game ones, that's what skyrocketed me even more, Eric. Like those, because every time I played a video game, I was like GTA specifically, all of these things where I was like, God, I want to just make a sketch about this and show how insane like double jumping is, and how like theoretically you can't double jump. And so when I did those videos like on like zombie apocalypse video games where you get bit, like the main guy will get bit, but he doesn't turn. He just has to eat like a green herb and he's fine. Whereas other characters in the game will get bit and that's it for them. That's it. They're dead. They turn into a zombie. So stuff like that. I love video games. I'm a huge video game nerd. And so I thought I would just make sketches based off of that.
I'm currently doing like Zelda, so I am in like a lot of dungeons. But it's like, Breath of the Wild. So I'm also fighting, the giant Ganon and these beasts that are... And the same thing, like you're one that actually made me laugh out loud when you were like, okay, so I just ripped this guy's head off with my, sword, but now I can't get through a wooden door.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, in the video, I was like, I just blasted through a giant boulder. This gun is called the Planet Destroyer, and you're telling me I can't get through a wooden door? And the guy's like, yeah, that's correct. You honestly can't. And the guy's like, that makes no sense. I can shoot a rocket launcher at it. I should be able to blow it up. I have a rocket launcher in my arsenal.
Yeah.
I saw the one where you said like I shot him, and then oh no, he's okay. He's getting up. Yeah, he's perfectly fine.
Because in Warzone, if you play like quads or duos and stuff, when you shoot someone down, he doesn't immediately die, so your friends can go and revive him. So you can headshot a guy 100 times, but his boy can keep coming and just reviving him. And I was like, that is so ridiculous. Just die. I've shot him in the head 6 times. What does he have? A bad headache? That's bull.
Jackie Knows over on You Now says you need to do an Among Us sketch.
Yes.
I know, but Among Us is so overdone, and I'm not part of the hype train. I know when games get super hyped up, I choose not to. Like GTA has been around forever, but Among Us everyone does Among Us parodies and stuff, and I just don't, like I said, like I don't want to just do something because it's popular. If I choose to do it, then I'll do it. But just for right now, Among Us, no. Unfortunately, I might.
So you don't play Among Us? You're not going to join us, Rich?
I do not play Among Us. I mean, if you guys play Among Us, I'll play Among Us with you guys. Like, that'd be fun. Like, I've never played it before, so it'd be fun.
Well, you are cordially invited.
You guys play it?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
well,
yeah, I'll play it with you guys then.
Yes, you totally can. Just one second. Hi, Jackie. Rich just told you to go fuck yourself and your idea for a game he doesn't even play or clearly know anything about.
I did. Actually, I'm agreed with what he said. Basically, that's what I said. He's paraphrasing, but that's essentially what I said. Fuck off, Jackie.
No, we love you, Jackie.
No, I'm just kidding.
You should play it. It's fun.
I know. Listen, I'll play. If you guys are playing, then I will play with you guys. Because you and I think we got a great vibe going on. I really do. And I'm saying that as I honestly, this has been such a fun like chat and everything so far. And you guys haven't even gotten to actually talk to me yet. You only talked to me through chatting. You actually never actually got to see how I sounded in person other than through my TikToks.
It's true.
It's after doing this for such a long time. We have a good judge of people's characters. We can tell right away when people are for real or when they're sketchy.
And there's a lot of sketchy people. There's a lot of sketchy people.
You're not
that.
Sketchy. You're sketch comedy.
Eric, is there a way for me to get her out?
Nope.
Is there? No, there's not.
No, actually,
that was such a good one. Come on.
Were you the funny one on Big Brother? Because I don't think so.
Nope, she was actually.
She was the funny one.
But just not for why you think. Because she would do that and think it's funny.
And then people are kind of like, you hear crickets.
Laughing
they
with
literally,
her.
Yeah, they're laughing with her, not at her. Not at
No,
all.
I was the person like I would whisper something to someone next to me. They'd be like, "Wow, you're really funny." Now say it publicly. I'd be like, "Nah, I'm not gonna do that." So I have them in me. They just here's the thing. I can't plan them. When I'm not intending to be funny, I'm so funny. When I purposely say a joke, doesn't land.
Well, you have to, I feel like it's the conviction you have to have with it too. You have to have the confidence when saying a joke. You can't like, you got, like, it doesn't matter if it's bad or good. You just got to say it. Like, just say, like that joke when you said, like, oh, sketchy, more like sketch comedy. If you just said it like that without a pause or you second guessing yourself, the joke might land. I'm not going to say it was because it definitely won't. But if you said it with conviction, I wouldn't have said, wow, I would have been like, good for trying. Seriously.
Yeah, you and what army? Your mama. Ha.
See,
Can't say
there's no
your mama
confidence in
anymore.
that. There's no confidence in that, Nicole. If you said that, like, yeah, yo, mama.
Yeah, your mama.
Yeah, say it with confidence. Always say it with confidence, Nicole. If you tell someone something and you say it with such confidence, they're going to believe you.
It's true. Wow. We've unlocked the secret here, Eric.
I know. Oh, I know. Look, on the flip side, there are also going to be people who like you can't please no matter what.
Yeah.
Well, like, how do you deal with people that don't get your sense of humor?
Are you talking to me or Nicole?
Yeah. No,
Oh,
you.
okay.
I don't care about Nicole's feelings.
I don't even notice that people don't
Okay.
get it. I just keep doing
So it could be daddy issues. I don't know, but I seek attention like crazy. Like I have my patience is not there too much. I seek validation. So I'm actually not confident in my jokes a lot of the time, Nicole. So I am like,
Oh.
no, but I will say that like, yeah, when a joke doesn't land, for a second, it's whatever, but then I just don't care. I've learned to not care. Like I just talk and talk and talk. And if the more jokes I throw out at once, one of them's going to land, I'm a hit at parties because I'm drinking and I'm just making people laugh. I really am the life of the party.
So you're a funny drinker because some people get like tired. Some people get angry.
I'm a funny, I'm not, I hate trying to say this. I'm trying to be humble by saying that I'm humble, but like I am a funny person, drinking or not. I just like to make people laugh. I've always been a goofball. I got in trouble a lot in school because of it. I've always been just an energetic, the Sagittarius in me. It's showmanship. I'm big in showmanship. That's why I love the camera. When you said to come on the podcast, I'm like, of course I'm going to. There's no way I'm not gonna do that.
Love it.
Yeah. How do you okay, so I need your help, okay?
Okay.
You're gonna have to deal with both of you.
Huh?
I mean, this is half of Nicole's problem as well, but it's happening in real time, and I want to address it live. I feel like it's what we can do. Now, I'm going to leave the name out, but we just got a comment in chat, okay? And the comment says, I don't comment on here anymore because Eric hurt my feelings when I said hi and he just said gross, and others followed. How do I handle this?
Ooh, this is the classic. There's a new trend on Reddit called "Am I the Asshole?" which is like
it's not a new trend, but yes, go ahead.
well, I just found out about it, so it's new to me.
It's new
I
to
didn't
you.
know about it.
Okay.
It's new to me right now.
So this is "Am I the Asshole?" Is Eric?
Right.
That's what he's saying. He's like, "Am I the asshole?"
Am I the asshole? Yes.
This is a good
It's also a
segment for us.
podcast too.
Let Nicole go first. I want to hear her point, and then I'll give my point.
Now, keep in mind, Nicole, the question, the comment being made is someone said hello. I went, ew, gross. And then everyone jumped on board. Go ahead, Nicole.
I would say, knowing your nature and knowing the nature of our chats and our community, I'm assuming this person said hello. You were saying gross about something unrelated. They then put it on themselves and it wasn't directed at them. And I highly doubt anybody in the chat was saying it at them if they even said it, because half the time chat doesn't even validate us. But I would say it was probably just a conversation that was misunderstood.
I would think so too. Do I apologize?
Misunderstanding.
I'm going to play the devil's advocate here and say that Eric intentionally said gross. Because I just think, to me, I thought that was funny. Like, I personally found that funny. Like, if someone said hi and you're just like gross, like, I wouldn't take that. I wouldn't take that as an insult. Like, if they know your personality and they come to find out who you are, they'll understand
Right.
that was a joke. I just think that like I I don't know if apology is like, because I can't, it's not like you said anything crazy. I do think other people hopping on board was kind of wrong. Maybe
Yeah,
you
that's
should have been like, guys, like, we're just messing or whatever. Like, I think you should say that. I don't, because you don't want to lose anyone, right? I think that person was genuinely trying to say hi. You said gross. It could have been unintentional to anything. I find that funny. If you said that to me, I wouldn't leave. I just find that funny.
But
but
the plot thickens if I'm seeing things correctly in the chat. The person does have a sports affiliated username, and you, my friend, are not a fan of sports ball. So I'm assuming you saw
Sports
sports and
ball?
went gross. That's
Did
what he
you just
calls
say
it, not me. I
sports
don't say it.
ball?
He does.
Eric calls it sports ball?
Yes.
Or how
yeah,
dare
sports
you?
ball.
I love
is the-
sports. I love football. I love football
All right,
specifically.
well, you're on the wrong podcast. So go find straight people to talk to. I mean, Nicole's
think
straight, but you know what I mean.
You
Go
should
find
apologize, Eric.
Just call me a lesbian.
manly
You should
men.
apologize.
No, men. Okay, look, I'm going to get there. I sincerely apologize if I hurt your feelings. I sincerely apologize that I hurt your feelings.
There it is.
There it is.
Never say if. You never say to someone, "I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings."
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
I'm sorry that I did. And I'll apologize as well, because we're a reflection of each other, and I apologize to you as well. Nobody thinks you're gross, and I apologize that you felt that way.
Yeah, I wasn't even in the chat, but I'm also going to apologize on behalf of Eric.
Thanks.
He
Now
means old
here's my
PFC.
see. Now here's what I do normally, and not in this situation. So I have to be very clear that I'm not talking about that current thing that we're talking about. Genuinely, what I do is I block people instantly that don't get our humor. Like, I don't have time to coddle people that don't get a joke. That's how I like handle, and not like these shows like this. I mean, like when we do hangouts, when we do other stuff, like if people don't get sarcasm, and then it's like I can't. Like I feel like it's like a black hole of fun suckers.
So you just block them?
I know that's my problem.
You don't even give them the opportunity to like.
No.
I do.
Oh, that's villainous, Eric.
Okay,
You're a villain.
I've been doing this for 12 years. I'm aware that if someone's coming in with some type of way, I was very understanding the first 5, 6, 7 years and learned it never goes anywhere. You can like make them feel better, but then their feelings get hurt over the next stupid non-issue. So I've just learned it saves the chats, it saves the community, it saves everyone by just being like, block, not for you.
Wow.
And like, I don't want them to
That's
get a
fine.
relationship. I don't want to be like, yeah, let's be friends. I think you're going to get. I'm just saving everyone all the trouble.
All right, that's fine. I guess I can agree with that. I'm not gonna change your viewpoint on things.
Look, I am trying to help you because if you're playing over in that, you now Sand Park, you thank me later.
Yeah, you now has been such an interesting.
Is it?
Yeah, it's interesting. It really is. I will say that when I joined over, I was like, I don't know what I'm getting myself into. It's been a lot of fun. Like I said, I met you guys.
Yes.
And so it allowed me to come onto the podcast. And it's just like, so just that in general made me go like, I really like you now for that. And there are trolls that come in. So for instance, I don't know how to handle situations like this. There are sometimes people who come in and they're like 5 stars. They say you don't want to guest anyone up who's at like 5 stars or stuff like that. Like, cause they say that. At least I got told on you now that if you're like not at like a 12-star rating, you don't want to guest them.
Oh,
That's
you mean
what,
like a level,
level.
12.
Yeah, like a level, like their
Okay,
level.
got ya.
Like if they're not at a level 12.
I don't guess anyone, but go ahead.
So sometimes people come in and they'll want me to guess them, but they're a lower level, and I know that it's probably either going to be like a scam or something like that, and
Naked.
I just always feel uncomfortable being like no. And I don't know how to like get past that. Like I'm not used to yet. Like someone's like, "Hi, can I sing?" Immediately, and I just started the stream.
Yeah.
Like, no, maybe later. I'm always like, maybe later. But like, I just I'm not necessarily a singing stream. You know, there are
And I think
many
that's
other.
what you say.
Oh, that's
like,
awkward. I cannot handle that when the you now people are like, "Can I come on and sing for you?" And I just learned honesty is the best policy. I
yes.
literally will say to them, "I can't control this face, so while I would love you to come on and sing, if I'm not
Oh, Eric,
enjoying it,
villain.
I don't want to insult you."
You are a villain, Eric. You can't just bite your
He's
tongue.
I'm saying
I
speak
tell
your
the
truth.
truth.
No. Speak your truth, but not to that extent. So what I would do is be like, oh, I'm not guessing anybody in right now, or
No, I
oh,
do
I'm not
that.
a singing stream, so unfortunately I'm not going to be
Mhm.
guessing you in, but best of luck to you. Like that's how I would
Okay.
give it.
Okay. All right. Yeah. And I get some trolls who will come in and be like, one person was like, "Do Black Lives Matter?" And I'm like, "Are you for real, dude? Like, get out of my
Really?
Well,
chat." And
they're
I,
looking to troll. They're
yeah.
just looking
Yep, they
to.
just want to
If
hear. Yeah,
But
if
guess what? My
anybody says
answer was, "Of
anything,
course." And I told him,
yeah.
I was, "Yeah, of course." I was like, "Yeah, of course."
I
Next question.
Mhm.
I wouldn't
Just
even.
don't
If
deal with
anyone
it.
says anything racist, homophobic,
Yep.
misogynistic, threatening, those people I don't even respond to. I just block them.
Ugh. But they're like the first person in your chat, and they're saying the
Well,
most stuff, and I feel like it affects the other people joining your chat because they're like, "What the hell's happening in this conversation?" And I'm
what's the
like trying to,
vibe here?
yeah, I'm trying to tell people like, this is not. I don't know this person. They just came
Yeah.
in and started spewing obscenities. I don't know what you want. Like, I'm trying to do damage control at the start of my stream, like right off the gate.
You have to have fun with it because I don't know why blocking people gives me joy.
Yeah, I ended up blocking people. I ended up doing that. I now can press it and I'm just gone. You're gone. Or I silence them and they can't say anything.
Silencing is my favorite. So, for example, like Maximus Mom, who's over in Twitch right now watching, she says, "Excuse me, Mr. Broadcaster, the chat room is currently mean to me, and I request an apology immediately from you." Now, here's my favorite thing I love to do to her. She's been like my lifelong troll, but it's fine because that's just our relationship. I get it. But my favorite thing that I do to her that she doesn't know is I'll silence her in you now because she also likes to drink a lot and then she can't really pay attention. So she literally is having full on conversations with people and has no clue that nobody can see it but me. And it gives me a joy
Ugh, Eric.
that I can't control. And my favorite is like she'll think people are replying to her, but they'll not. Oh, it's the best. That is the best feature
This is
of
why
you
he's the
now.
yang to my yin.
Right.
You mean the yin to your yang? You just said
Yeah,
that backwards.
I
The
feel like he's
yang
the
to your
yang.
yin doesn't sound
Yeah,
right.
because like, isn't yang more like the darkness?
I don't know actually. I don't know if the yin is the light. I thought it went black then white, so I thought it was yin then yang. I don't know. I could be wrong. Again, I don't quote
I
me
feel
on
like
that.
I feel like he's more of a yang than a yin.
Eric, are there any questions from Twitch or anything for me, by the way? Has anyone been asking anything?
No, it's
Or...
like this guy, real snooze. Why'd you have him on? No questions.
No,
We got
nobody's saying
nothing
that.
for.
That's so fucked up, Eric.
Why are you on? I don't know why. You guys can just
Why
kick me
you
off if you
on?
want.
No, it's overwhelmingly positive, and everybody really likes hearing about you and everything.
Good.
I've
I'm
Don't be
happy.
shitty, Eric.
No,
Eric
I've
can
kind of been
choose.
asking you them all. I've kind of been asking you them as they have been coming in about
Oh,
how did you
okay.
get started? What was
Okay.
your first
Yes.
thing
Yeah.
that you did? I know
Mm-hmm.
Nicole was asking you some of them, but
Yes.
yes. If anybody has more questions, I know
Yeah, it's
I
fine.
have
I'll gladly
not been
take.
great looking at chat because we've all just been having such a fun time talking. What's the next TikTok you're working on?
Oh, so I was wow, hold on. What is the next TikTok I'm working on? I actually thought of a video game one, Eric. When you were talking about the video game stuff, I thought
Right.
of a super funny one. You know how in video games people can carry like multiple weapons even though they're just one person? So like
Right.
I said, like someone can just pull out a rocket launcher
Uh-huh.
just from out of nowhere and people are like, how the fuck are you having a rocket launcher? Did you keep that in your pocket? That's probably going to
Right.
be my next video.
I
That
love
right
that.
there.
I used to always love that on The Sims when they would have like their little personal inventory.
Yeah,
And they could have like a couch, and they would gift their friend a couch. I was like, what the hell?
exactly. That type of stuff. So I think that might be my next video.
Love it.
I also make fun of comments on TikTok. So there's a comment on
Yes,
TikTok.
I
People
love that one.
go, they say, "Yo, this video gives off Vine energy." They always say that. They like this video gives off strong Vine energy, but the video is like 30 seconds, and Vine was 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of make a commentary of a person be like, "Yo, that video gives off Vine energy," and the guy's like, "Yeah, it's like a 30-second video though. It can't possibly give off." The guy's like, "Nah, dude, it screams Vine energy." And the guy's like, "I don't think you know what Vine is. Like, it's 6 seconds. A 30-second video cannot be energy of Vine." And so that might be one.
I love the one where you did the people that comment right away. So like first. How can you be
Ah.
first?
Oh my God, those are. How
true.
can you all be first?
Hmm.
Don't you see the other comments saying first? It's just those. It's like everyone like the how are you not? How is this not viral? Even though I posted
Yep.
it 2 seconds ago, they'll say something like, "I've been following you forever." Then you go to see if they follow you and they don't.
They
So you're
don't.
like, why even make that comment?
Yeah.
People are like second, last, and I'm like, and I always wish that people would comment something of more substance.
Yeah.
It just bothers me sometimes. Like I could make a video where I'm like, "Hey guys, I'm dying," and someone would write first.
Yeah.
First to what?
That's
My funeral?
that's what your next joke should be
Like what?
because
First to
because
what? My funeral? Like what?
yeah,
Like what? Is that
you're
why
the
you
first
comment
thing
first?
so serious, and then someone's like first, and you're like,
Yeah,
did you
all the
read the
time.
caption? I'm asking about my lost cat. Like,
The caption's like,
Uh,
"All right, guys, I'm raising money for." I'm just. I was
yeah,
like, first to
I
give me
mean,
money.
I do agree with you guys in the chat. I mean, we do have more questions for Rich. However, he didn't say that his next TikTok was a duet with Nicole and I, so I guess we can wrap this up. We're technically overtime anyway.
What? Wait.
Um
Oh, I thought this would be like this is what only like an hour show.
what
I feel like we didn't get enough in here. I feel like
oh
we could keep
oh
going.
I
well
keep going.
here's a hot
Eric's
well, I
just
mean we're gonna keep going a little
he's
bit.
being jaded right now because you didn't say duet us, and we got some mad
Uh,
skills. I got some I forgot it. Do 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 do
no.
do.
Yes, we do a lot of those. I think you called them the stupid 30-second dances.
Yeah, they're stupid 15-second. They're dances that anyone can do. That's the
Not
problem I have.
anyone.
Okay, maybe not. No, but Nicole could do it. It's not. Maybe it doesn't look like very like. It's not rhythmic. It's not rhythmically there. But
Rich,
she
that
can
was
do
so
it.
rhythmic. Do do do.
There's
He's
plenty
throwing
of
shade at my
Nicole.
dancing.
There is plenty of Nicole and I videos there for you to critique. I think you should duet one.
I will. I'll see. I'll probably just be laughing the entire time. I just feel like that's gonna be my entire duet is me just laughing.
All right, do
We
it.
do
I want to see
skits
it.
too. We do reenactments of scenes from like Big Brother. We got some stuff.
I bet you do. What do you guys at like? Do you post constantly or not?
No,
No.
no.
See, if
We
you guys
only
stayed
post when we like it.
consistent, if you stayed consistent, you'd see it grow. That's just what at least on TikTok. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Like as long as you post like every day.
Religious.
We're currently being consistent on YouTube, YouNow,
Yeah.
Twitch,
I
Twitter,
know you are.
Instagram, our website with PR people. So, it's a little hard, Rich.
I was actually about to ask you, how is the Hello Friends show going? Like, what are you like? What are the
Horrible. This is the last show.
what are the big no? What are the big steps? Like, what did I get myself into? That's what I need to know. Like, what is the main like? What do you want to do next? Is this like gonna like? Do you want to take this on the road? Do you want to?
I hear
At
your
some point?
question. I'm gonna stick a pin in it because I know what you want is the questions for you, and
No.
this is a great one back at you. It's
Whoa.
from J. It's from JP who
Uh.
says, "Where do you see
Yeah.
your comedy in 5 years from now?"
So, I want to tell JP that I am first and foremost an actor. So, like my career, when things go back to normal, is going to be focusing back on acting. So hopefully in the next 5 years, it doesn't mean I won't be in a comedy and stuff like that. I believe because I got more comedic over the quarantine, now I'm sort of like a dual threat. I can do comedy and drama. So where I see myself in the next 5 years is that by doing sketches and stuff with like my other actor friends, because they're easy to make, I think I can build that up in my acting resume and stuff. So I'd say within the next 5 years, hopefully I am at a comfortable place where I can get roles, not all the time, but enough, like to where it's just enough. Because again, in 5 years as an actor, you can't say anything because sometimes it takes 10 years to get to any level, that sort of thing. So I would say my 5-year plan, at least with comedy, is definitely going to do more stand-up for sure, get myself out there by writing jokes and stuff. Being in as many sketches as I can with other actors that do sketch comedy and stuff like that. And I've been talking to a bunch of people who have like sketch channels, like any way to get myself out there anymore. So I'd say within the 5 years, I want to be doing comedy and acting just completely full time. At least by 5 years, I don't want to be a server again. Like if I can be on YouNow and make a decent amount of money, that would be cool. Like, so if I can just stream, that'd be amazing.
This might be kind of random, but one thing I was thinking, listening to your TikToks, and this is so random, but your tone and your delivery just reminded me of like Bob's Burgers, and like, so I was like, would you ever want to do like voice acting, like cartoon?
Yes.
I could see you doing that. I could very much see you do that.
Voice acting to me is one of my biggest goals as an actor. I did do voice acting for a short once. It wasn't for a cartoon, but it was a voice of a character with a box on his head. And I did do the voice acting for that. It was a lot of fun. But my biggest accomplishment I think I ever want is to be the voice of a lead video game character in a video game.
Well, that's
That'd be
smart
cool.
because then you're getting those royalties for the
It's
rest
not
of your
just
life.
but it's not just the royalties, but like millions of people play those video games, and if I'm the voice actor of one of the lead video game characters that you play, that means people are playing me essentially. Like not that way, like they're playing me. Everyone's always playing me, man. No, but
So paranoid.
Well, here's the thing. Two things. Number one, because I don't want to disregard your question. Where do I hope to be in 5 years? Able to order the guacamole at Chipotle. Well, now speaking of being a player,
What does it even mean?
who is Christina? Rich, because I'm pretty sure that's not the name of your girlfriend.
wait. I don't know who
Wait,
Christina is.
what?
What are you talking about? I don't know Christina. I don't know who
Well,
that is.
Christina seems to know you in the comments,
Is she
Rich.
is it with a Y or an I?
Maybe it's Christian.
Oh,
It's Christian. It's Christian.
Oh, is it my friend Christian? I didn't realize he made the podcast. It's got to be my friend.
Okay. Well,
My best friend
now
Christian.
that I've read the name correctly, this is not funny anymore. Unless he is a she, but not that Christian can't be. Is it a man or what is it?
Is it a CH or just a CR?
CR.
It's a CR.
That's got to be my friend. That has to be my friend Christian.
Guy
well, your
friend
friend
or
says-
girlfriend?
Boy, like boyfriend.
A friend that's a
your
guy.
Boy. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, he's using a lot of heart emojis, so that's questionable.
No,
but
he's my.
He says, "Love you, Richard."
Mm-hmm. That's him. I love you too, Christian.
You're such a beautiful, kind, loving soul, and I'm always here to support you, no matter what, buddy. Keep killing it. Heart emoji, eggplant.
No,
He did the eggplant emoji. Of course he did. No, just kidding. If that is Christian, then it is one of my best friends. Then that's such a sweet comment. And both my friends, not the other JP you were talking about, but my other friend JP, because you guys have a JP in your YouNow chats. It's JP from NJ, but I'm talking about just my normal friend JP. Him and my friend Christian have just been such huge supporters on my journey as an actor and stuff like that. And they've been there from the start, and not once have they ever told me to stop doing it.
Love that.
I think when you have friends and family who are the people that are the most honest with you, aren't telling me to like quit or whatever like that, that means that I'm doing something good. I feel like I'm doing something right. Even my girlfriend, who's the most honest ever, is like, Rich, you're great. This is what you need to be doing.
Absolutely.
Okay, look.
And like I said, like you give off those vibes, and I saw somebody in the chat had said it like Rachel Karen said, I can't wait to tell people I knew Rich way back when. And it just,
I love
it's
that.
vibe. It's a vibe that you're gonna get there.
Thank you. Thank you. That
And-
means a lot from you guys. Seriously.
I will say this because I know that, my thing is to be the yang to Nicole's yin. However, I will very clearly say to anyone watching, and of course to you too, and I think this should go without being said, but if there are people in your life that don't support you and tell you to quit doing something you love, you can tell them to fuck right off. And P.S. I
true.
don't care if it's your family. I am not one of these people that is like, I'm not one of these people like, it's Christmas, you have to go home to your family that makes you miserable and makes you cry in the bathroom. No, you don't. You don't. You're an adult. You have my permission not to. Surround yourselves with people that support you and care about you and encourage you. And that is winning at life. You'll be poor, but that's winning at life.
Exactly. But you guys live on Long Island or New York, right? So you guys have the East Coast mentality. And again, I'm from Boston, so I also have the East Coast mentality. But when I moved to Los Angeles, the people out here, the vibe out here, the honesty is not there.
No.
Someone said in a tweet, they said people in New York are nice. No, sorry, they're kind but not nice, and people in LA are nice but not kind. So they described it as like people in New York, you'll like sit there and like you'll have a stroller and a person will just come up and help you bring up that stroller with the child up the steps, but not even say you're welcome or thank you. They'll just leave. That's being kind but not nice.
Yep.
Like they won't say, they'll just do something to help you and then they'll just leave or something like that. They won't even say like, oh, like, they just leave. Where people in LA are nice to your face, but behind your back, they're just stabbing it. That really is LA. That's when I moved out here and I told people like, let's hang out. They go, yeah, for sure. Let's hang out. And I'd be texting them like, let's set up a time. Then they'd ghost me and stuff like that. And so it just got to the point where apparently no one's on time for anything and no one actually means what they say. So it's been a huge issue for me out here because I am such an honest person and such a go-getter and a forward person. But I guess it's off-putting out here.
That's something I would always say on Big Brother, like in regard to like different regions where people came from. I'd be like, yeah, you might stab in the back, but where I come from, we just stab you in the front. And it's like, here it is.
Exactly. I'm going to stab you and tell you that I'm stabbing you. On the East Coast, it's like, I'm going to
get it. And getting stabbed in the front is how Nicole got cast on Big Brother. So here's the thing.
I'm guessing that's dirty. How is that a dirty phrase? Explain to me how that's a dirty phrase. If you're getting stabbed in the front, stabbed is a violent term, so that wouldn't be sexual.
It could be, though. You could make it sexual. You could always make anything sexual, Nicole. There's no way you can make anything sexual.
No, not everything. Right now, I'm sipping my tea.
You could be like,
Rich,
hey.
we have a question for you. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait.
It's from Sparkly Eyed, and she wants to know, did you lose your accent on purpose?
No, I never had it. Okay, so the Boston accent in movies and TV shows is so overdone. Not everyone, unless you're in like Southie and Dorchester and stuff like that, like you're gonna have that like thick Boston accent. But I'm on the outskirts. I'm like 47 minutes from Boston. I'm in a town called North Attleboro. I'm closer to Rhode Island than I am.
Oh, wow.
Boston. And so obviously my accents, I don't have a Boston accent, and my dad does. My mom has sort of one, but like I personally don't. Because again, I didn't grow up in like Southie. Even if you lived in Cambridge, which is a huge part of Boston, most people don't have a Boston accent. They talk just like me, like just a simple East Coast accent.
Well, right,
like
and
yeah, I don't say Pocky Ka and the Harvard. Yeah, I don't do it like, yeah, Penske Pole when I'm not gonna. Hey, Teddy Williams was the best sax player I've ever met in my entire life. I know. Hey, you want to fight? But the funny thing is, Boston and New York are so common in their accents. The New York accent and the Boston accent are very similar in a lot of ways.
Well, Nicole and I have grown up and live 15 minutes from each other, and I don't think I sound anything like Nicole when she talks.
Nicole has a Long Island accent for sure.
Yes.
But, damn it. But we only live like 15, 20 minutes, me and Eric, so I don't understand why I like speak like so, like, oh my God. I don't get it. I don't know.
I don't know. Who knows? It depends on like the region you're in, and it depends on who you're hanging out with and stuff.
And
But
how
Eric
you make your
has
money.
Yeah, Eric has no New York accent. Honestly, didn't even know he lived in New York. And then Eric is sexualizing you, Nicole.
I know. I feel exploited. No, that's not funny. That wasn't a funny joke. That was a dark humor joke. I didn't mean that. If you feel that you're exploited, please seek safety and ask for help.
Do you see how I can make the joke and then somehow she feels bad about it? Takes all that pressure off me.
Yeah, it's weird that she felt bad that you insulted her. It's fun. It's like she's apologizing to you. She's like, "Oh, you made a derogatory comment towards me. I'm so sorry, Eric. What did I do to deserve that comment?"
I just want chat to know, you know.
It's the way this works. It's why it works so well. Okay, Rich.
Yes.
Rich.
Where do you want people to follow you on social media? Is it just TikTok?
No. I guess, well, TikTok would be nice just if you do find me funny, then you'll probably get some laughs out of my TikTok. So obviously go follow that. But my Very Rich Comedy Instagram is just for people who want to follow it's just for them to get there. But my actual, obviously, TikTok, my Instagram is richardwhite_official. That's like my actual Instagram. I'm not too big on there, but I'm definitely just big on TikTok. So if people are going to follow me, it's either TikTok or YouTube. TikTok or YouTube is like the two places that I want everyone to go to.
Okay, so we're going to put the links to all your social media in the description of this video and below it as well, so that people can follow you in those places.
Okay.
Now, here's my tip.
Yes.
Maybe make your Instagram not private.
Okay, I was only told to do that by someone to make me seem more interesting.
No.
No.
Okay.
Because you want to know why you didn't have a promo?
They want to see you.
Oh, that makes sense.
You know?
Okay, yeah, that's my bad. I didn't know. Someone told me that once, like, make your thing private so they want to know what you have in there. You know, it's the classic, like, don't put all the cards on the table. Keep hidden a bit.
No, you want to put it out there so people are exposed to it, and then once people start following, then your stuff comes up in their feed, and oh, that's where he is, and that's what he's doing. And oh, an event.
I'll do that right now. I'll literally do that right now. Where do I go again? I go to privacy settings, right?
Yeah. You go to
privacy
settings. Yeah.
Yep, switch to public.
People in our chat are like, yes, it's private. We just sent requests.
Okay, it should not be private anymore.
Good job.
Thank
and
you.
that is your Very Rich Comedy one, correct?
No, it's the Richard White official. It's my my official account, my official Instagram.
Richard White
it has
official.
the word official in the name.
Nicole, official. I have to nab that now because if I don't, someone might nab it and try and make a fake account with me, and I don't want that happening. Yeah, so it's Richard White _official because you couldn't do official for some reason.
Our JP just said, Rich just declined me. What the hell?
Wait, no, I didn't.
Well,
I didn't even know he followed me.
No, wait. Okay, you just go, okay, JP.
Yeah, I know. He comes into my chat sometimes and like tries to like take. He makes a lot of jokes. Makes a lot of jokes in chat.
He does.
He's a jokester.
It will be like a serious situation, and he'll somehow make it a joke, and I'm like.
But we love him.
But we love him.
Hey, I was wondering. I know you said you wanted to hear a joke, Nicole, and I've been writing this short one for a little while, and I want to know if I can try it on you guys.
Go ahead.
I hope your mics. I do yell in this joke, so just like I do like a quick screen. Like it's just I don't want it to be too loud.
Well, wait. Can I give you a tip for your future podcast that you're gonna do?
Yeah.
If you need to yell for your thing, you just make sure that you've turned your head away from the microphone. We still hear it loudly. You just don't blow everyone's ears out.
Okay. So the joke that I've been writing, whether it's funny or not, is this. So it goes, my dad never had a lot of words of wisdom for me. When he did, I had to listen to him because what he said was very stern and very true. And I remember this one time he went, son, when life gives you lemons, oh my God! And the thing is, I never got to ask him what that meant after that bus hit him.
That's good.
I'm just kidding, guys. My dad is very much alive in spirit. I love you, Dad. No, I'm just kidding. He's fine. He's alive.
It would have been funnier if he wasn't. But
That's a joke I wrote a while ago.
no, and so wait, that is not on TikTok?
No, that's. Oh wait, no. I think that was one of my TikToks.
Yeah, because I feel like I saw that on TikTok.
I had two variations. I had the bus one, and then I had I never got to ask my dad what that meant when that lemon tree fell on him.
Oh,
And
no.
I don't know which one's funnier, the bus one or the lemon tree one. Which thing that crushed him is the funnier one?
He's like bus.
Okay.
The bus reminds me of Final Destination.
Yeah. Well, I just thought the scream is what it's supposed, because you guys were like, what the fuck? That was
I
the
got
point.
scared.
You guys
I was scared. Scared. I don't know what that actually. I got scared.
Yeah.
But that's
and I think everyone understands what a bus is. I don't know that everyone knows what a lemon tree is. And you'd think I'm kidding, but I'm not.
Okay, I guess I'll stick with the bus. But that was one of the newest jokes I've written. That's the quickest one.
And chat agrees. We have a lot of people saying bus in chat.
So that's good.
Mm-hmm. That was good.
The second part of the joke was that, like, no, he's very much alive in spirit. That's the second part of the joke, because you think like he's in my heart, he's alive. But I go, no, he's very. I don't want to. That's one of the newest jokes I've written. That's one I'm planning on at some point doing when stand up goes back. And I want to scream and I just want to freak people out and then go like, that's when the bus hit him. I never got to ask him what that meant.
That's
very well done. Very well done.
People will love it. We thank you for sharing it with us. We look forward to your TikToking duet. We want to hear more from you, Rich. You'll have to come back again.
Of course. If you guys, if you wanted to have me on again at any point, please let me know, because this has been so much fun. And of course, I'll come to Reality Recaps, Eric, and annoy you there too, just to keep it going.
Okay, but now that you get it, here's what you have to know. Then now, like, people kind of get this. This is show Eric. Then there's like hang out you now Eric.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And he's not here for it. He's working. So I don't want you to be like, oh my God, hey Eric, and then I'm just like that I'm doing something. And don't feel like if you do that and I'm not seeing it, don't think that I'm being, rude.
I know, Eric, I know you are. You were rude the second I got in your chat the first time. Like you were, yeah. So you were an asshole immediately, and I was like, I love this guy.
Yeah, he's a lovable asshole.
He's New York. You guys are New York. That's all that matters. It's like I have tough skin when it comes to that. But I will say, I know we're getting off in a second, but when I was doing a YouNow stream, this one girl said I sounded like Ben Shapiro, and it hurt me so much. You guys know who Ben Shapiro is, right?
Yes.
She said I sounded just like him, and I was so, and I tried to make it seem like I wasn't hurt, but after I ended my stream, I was like, I'm actually very hurt by that. Like because he's not only a conservative piece of shit, but he sounds like a frog when he talks, or his high-pitched voice, and I know my voice is high-pitched, but I don't sound like him. At least I don't think
I don't think you're high-pitched.
No, exactly.
And it's children trolling. It is children trolling. I will tell you one more comment that I did see a bunch of people say earlier on in the show, is that applications are still open for Big Brother, and you should apply.
Me?
BB23, you should do it.
No way
if you want to be on television 3 nights a week, prime time, when nothing else is on television, it is the best.
But if I become, I don't want to become BB Rich. I'm not trying to say that to Nicole to diss her, but like, not dissing. I was just trying to say like you can't get out of it.
Rich. I was like, I don't have.
No, BB Rich. No. So like the idea is like, Nicole, like you said, you've put yourself, or you got a box. Like you're trying to get out of that. I haven't been. So why would I want to put myself in like a pigeonhole in a way?
I would argue I have. It took me a number of months when I first got off the season. It was very, you are unicorns, you are pink, you are rainbows, you do not like do certain things on Instagram, you do not curse on the podcast. So it took me a number of months, but once I just committed to it, and those that supported me followed me. And we've seen many people in the other realm do that, like someone like Paul, he's into like artwork and skulls and all that kind of stuff. So I think as long as you, like you were telling me, commit
Music.
to your craft, and
Mhm.
there's 24/7 live feeds, so you could be like up all night just making jokes, and people be like, "Oh my god, he's fucking entertaining."
That
Oh
was
wow,
what
I didn't
was.
even. Okay.
That is what I was going to say. Here's the thing. Number one, you can make your box because people
Yeah.
watch 24/7. So
Mhm.
if what you want is to be an actor and a comedian, then that's what you make your thing about. And number
Okay.
two, there's been tons of people who have gone on from Big Brother to do acting and
Mhm.
and are on television shows, Netflix shows. So it's not like it hasn't happened.
Do I have to be in shape? Because I'm really not in the best shape. Is this like a very like how?
No,
You think
you
I'm
don't
in
have to be in
shape?
shape.
No, but like I feel like the guys always have to be like ripped or something like that,
Oh
and they
no,
have
there's
to
always
like.
like
It's
2
just...
to 3 that are doughy.
I'm not saying I'm doughy, but I definitely don't have a six
I'm
pack.
saying I'm doughy, to be clear. That's why I wouldn't do it either.
Where would I go to
wouldn't.
sign up? And then I'm probably going to talk to Nicole about it more because she knows more about it than I do. So I will gladly ask you many questions on maybe a
Yes.
way to get into it easier.
If
And
you,
then,
the CBS website has like the instructions. I don't think they're doing in-person calls, obviously because of COVID, but they're doing the videos. And
You have to make a
I'll say it
video.
now publicly so everybody watching knows as well. The main thing with making a video is you have to hook them right away. So you can't be like,
And
"Hey,
you're good at
my name's
that.
Rich, and I'm just like here." And,
that's a lot of.
obviously, you have personalities. Like
Should I hook up with the lemon joke? What should I
you
do?
could,
Should I?
You could.
it could
They
work.
like comedy and you have to sell it and you have to be you. Like you can't be
Yep,
fake.
100%.
I've been that my entire life. I've been honest and true to myself, and who you're seeing now is not a showman, Richard. It's just who I am. That's
And
just
that's
it.
the
Oh,
best way to be in any realm, but also applying for Big Brother, living in the Big Brother house, playing the comps. Just be authentically you, and it'll be received.
Thank you guys. That's
Got
very
this.
sweet of you. That'd be cool. Hey,
And
it'd be something to do.
Oh my
and
god!
don't scream. Maximus Mom is already taking credit for you being on Big Brother in the chat.
Okay.
So
Has she?
have
She's
fun.
already. Yeah, but it's the alcohol talking, right?
It is. Trust me. It is Friday. It is almost 8 p.m. She's been drunk for 6 hours. So we thank you for coming on
Of course, thank
down
you for
today,
having
Rich.
me
I
on.
have a feeling we will have you
Of
back.
course.
I would love to. I would love to be on. Seriously.
Yay!
Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, share the shows wherever you guys are watching. Check out our website, hellofriendspod.com. Nicole, final thoughts.
Oh man, final thoughts, Rich. We saw it when you were in the chat, just getting the vibe from the way you typed and interacted with us. You are a real, genuine person. You're our kind
Thank
of
you.
people, and this
Thank you.
just emphasized it even more so. And I'm not gonna say if, when you join us in the future, we look forward to it. And you're an amazing person, and keep
You guys are gonna
going
make
at it
me
because you
cry.
got it.
It's the Pisces coming out. You guys are gonna make me
Don't
cry.
cry,
This is
and I'll
super
start
sweet.
crying.
Oh, this is very
Let's
sweet.
all hold hands and cry together. We'll do it away from everyone. Let's go.